Alright everybody, welcome back to Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I have just beaten my first boss, and off screen, I looted this entire place. I went through here, got everything in here. Actually, I need to check these bodies, because, yeah, one of the other guys had some stuff on him. Let's see, what do you have to say? There are crates, not cases, crates of Rion d'Auvergne. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. D'Auvergne? Rion d'Auvergne. It looks French, and French pronunciations always have that kind of slurring together of the syllables, I guess. This brown character spared no expense. Is mind popping to give us idea of how you like. Okay, whatever. Nothing useful. These guys just have a lot of really crappy ammo on them. There was also some stuff in there. There was a lot of shit that I could have done in here that I'll have to remember for my next playthrough. Because as soon as I'm done with this Let's Play, I'm going back and I'm playing this game, like, you know, for fun. To, you know, flesh out all the stuff that I didn't do the first time. And, you know. Because you guys, I understand you guys aren't getting me at my best. You know, this being a blind playthrough and everything. And, me having developed bad habits with all of my, you know, reloading habits with Human Revolution, you know, because that's just something you do when you're trying to get certain achievements and whatnot. But in a blind playthrough, I really, you know.
McCready, I'm too late. They're all dead.
Well, those are the consequences of my actions. New Game Plus? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what's going on here? If this is the end of the game, I'm gonna be... my mind will be blown, and I will be disappointed.
Memorial services are being held around the world today for Santos CEO Nathaniel Brown and several prominent members of the UN Security Council. Brown and his guests were murdered last week when augmented terrorists attacked the Safe Harbor Convention in London. Interpol released chilling images from the murder scene, admitting that the attack could have been much worse. Apparently, members of the Augmented Rights Coalition, infuriated over the death of their leader, also plan to blow up residential towers surrounding the Apex Center Convention Hall. I do not know about you folks, but I think it is high time the United Nations passed the Human Restoration Act, so we can all sleep safe again at night. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you.
They're fanning the flames.
From Pacifist.
Fanning them? They lit the fucking torch, man. Eliza might as well go door to door handing out pitchforks.
Ark was gonna be blamed no matter what. From the second Brown opened the doors. If you'd listened to me.
Too friggin' arrogant to listen. He gambled big and he lost big for all of us Augs. Damn it. We were so close to pushing that vote back.
We were close to losing thousands of innocent people, too.
Yeah, I know. And thanks to you, we didn't. Hell of a choice you had to make, Adam.
I wanted to save everyone. I just couldn't make it work.
That's because Marchenko rigged the game from the start, that bastard. Listen, you know I'm on your side. I'm just pissed because Janus texted me last night, told me the Human Restoration Act has already passed. They're just waiting for Picus to stir up the mob some more before officially announcing it.
Janus knows that for a fact.
Yeah.
So they got what they wanted.
I'm sure they're feeling pretty good right about now. But this bullshit act, the segregation, the violence, is just gonna make everything worse.
I know. The task force is gonna be busy.
You're not planning to go back to them, are you?
Wasn't aware I'd left.
But you did your time, man. You already proved that outfit is corrupt. Why stay?
Seems to me the Collective is all about finding the right tools for the right job. TF-29 has resources we don't.
You may be able to pull off playing double agent, Adam, but the more you lie to people, the harder it's gonna get. At least you won't have Miller breathing down your neck.
Miller was a good cop following bad orders, and he paid for it. He wasn't corrupt.
You say so. Can't say I like this, Adam, but you're the one taking the biggest risk. I'll fill Janus in. He's been looking for an angle to get us closer to Manderley and Page.
I'm sure I can find one for him. But when you speak to him, tell him this too. If we're going all the way on this, we need everyone on board, including Janus. I think it's high time we met the man behind the mask, Alex. Don't you?
This report just in. Law enforcement officials in Prague have tracked down and captured the bomb maker, whose deadly explosive devices claimed the lives of dozens of innocent travelers earlier this week. The woman, an ex-army demolition specialist named Allison Stanek, appears to be a religious fanatic and leader of the tech cult group, Church of the Machine God. Police arrested her and several of her followers inside the cult's headquarters, following an extensive investigation. If you ask me, folks, that is some very good news indeed. A coroner's report released in Prague today offers shocking new insight into the death of Dr. Talis Rucker, former leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Apparently, the primary cause of the doctor's death was the exceedingly high level of alcohol found in his system. No other toxins were present, nor were there signs of any suspicious activity. Sources close to Rucker tell me he had been struggling with alcoholism ever since becoming a public figure. I am sure I do not need to remind you folks that the organization he founded, the Augmented Rights Coalition, has been linked to last week's horrifying terror attack in London. Augmented terrorist Viktor Marchenko, whom law enforcement officials describe as being instrumental in the planning and execution of devastating violence in London last week, is being moved to a secure facility for questioning. The long-standing member of the Augmented Rights Coalition, Marchenko has been very outspoken about his motives for the attack, claiming it was appropriate retribution for injustices suffered by the Augmented. I do not know about you folks, but there is only one question I really want the answer to right now. When will the United Nations pass the Human Restoration Act, so that dangerous killers like Marchenko can no longer terrorize us? It seems not so long ago that Dr. Talis Rucker was on this very program, trying to convince all of us that his Augmented Rights Coalition was a non-violent organization. Today, of course, we are all a little bit wiser. It did not take long for ARC to reveal its true colors once Dr. Rucker was dead. Since last week's attack, the United Nations has officially labeled ARC a terrorist organization. As we speak, brave state police officers in the Czech Republic are raiding ARC-controlled compounds inside the Udalek complex. Here is an example of the defiance they are encountering.
This is where you have it all wrong. Wrong! ARC was framed. You people, you don't see, you don't realize that Viktor Marchenko was not ARC. He was trying to kill ARC, kill the cause. But he has failed. We are strong, we are innocent, and we will not be used as pawns by rich, scared men who want to make us less than human.
I am sorry, young man, but methinks thou doth protest too much. The Diwali criminal organization is under intense scrutiny this evening for their role in the London attack. Evidence uncovered by Interpol indicates that high-ranking members of the chapter in Prague supplied weapons and logistical support to ARC terrorists. Among those being sought for questioning is Radich Nikoladze, leader of the Diwali's Prague chapter. Sources close to the man tell me, however, that Nikoladze has gone off the grid, and it is unlikely he will ever be found. An indication of guilt, perhaps? Join the online discussion and let us know what you think. News out of Paris today, where a sharp rise in illegal underground publications may have links to a prison escape recently orchestrated in Prague. Last week, Czech state police were holding members of the underground news group Samizdat on charges of disturbing the peace, human trafficking, and media terrorism. The radicals escaped their holding cell, however, and are believed to have subsequently made their way deeper into Western Europe. Shortly after their escape, a radical publication called Silhouette began appearing throughout France. Has Samizdat rebranded itself as Silhouette? I am sure you will agree with me on this one, folks. No matter what name these people go by, there is nothing more dangerous than the spread of false news.
It is. This is the end of the game. Okay. What? Hey, I got Pacifist! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Alright. Hey buddy, how you doing? It's quite a face that, developer's giving me. Whatever he's holding is censored for some reason. Okay, so I'd heard that people were really upset with the ending for this game because of the fact that it's such a cliffhanger and it doesn't feel like, it feels like the first episode, it feels like the pilot episode in a series. And, oh wow, I definitely get that now. Holy shit. Definitely get that. Yeah. Well, I definitely see the replay value though, because, there are so many choices to be made that I could have made different, and I definitely want to do it. I may, you know, I'm not going to do it right away, but I may pick up this series again later down the road, to do a proper, like, New Game Plus. I'm not going to do that right now, though, but I think I will definitely do that later, and continue this series with the New Game Plus. But, you know, maybe I'll kill some people next time, because God knows I didn't, you know, I could probably have taken a few people out in some other different, potentially more efficient ways to avoid, like, setting off alarms and stuff, get some extra trophies that way. But yeah, no, that ending definitely feels like, it doesn't feel like a complete story. It feels like the first act in something. That having been said, like, wow, like, this game was amazing while it lasted. It did feel really short, but at the same time, like, I don't know. It makes me want more. Like, I want them to make more. Do another one quickly. You know, I don't know. I know that there's some DLC out there that I could have gotten, and, you know, I'll probably work that into the New Game Plus whenever I get around to doing that playthrough. It probably won't be for a while because I got a lot of stuff coming up. Stay tuned after this. I'm going to be playing Bomberman 64, and I just wrapped up Final Fantasy 7 as well, ironically, almost right at the same time as this. So, and it started on Donkey Kong Country, and once I finish one of those, I will be moving on to Nier, and then Final Fantasy 9 in preparation for Nier Automata and Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this and enjoying this journey with me. And I love this game. I love this series. It's brilliant, and it's like one of my favorite video game stories ever, if not my favorite. And the whole game, the story, the music, everything about it is incredibly inspiring to me, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now and let you guys enjoy the credits and look at these people making awkward faces at us who made this awesome game. Anyway, take care, everybody. We'll see you around for Donkey Kong Country and Bomberman 64. Later.
That is not the point. You should have all been informed.
That is why we are here now.
Volkart, what's done is done. The broad strokes of the operation were very clear and haven't changed. There are always adjustments that will occur in the field. You should know that.
Adjustments? Those were not mere adjustments.
Interpol was more capable than we anticipated. They have a new augmented agent by the name of
Adam Jensen,
who we believe may have had external help, possibly by the Juggernaut Collective or even Janus directly.
we're looking into it, but we...
All that is speculation at this point. Let's find out more and reconvene later this week. Thank you, everyone. That'll be all.
It's your own fault.
I'm aware of that, Doctor.
Elizabeth sends her regards.
Report.
Overall, the subject seems quite well adjusted despite the massive traumas he's experienced, and his memories are still consistent with the program. He is remarkably stable.
Excellent. How close is he to contact with Janus?
Very.
And it's only a matter of time.
Holy shit, I knew there was something fucking fishy about her. No one in this entire game, in this entire, like, Deus Ex universe is that sweet and soft-spoken. Like, she reminds me of, like, a fucking ASMR chick. Like, that's, I just, but I don't even know. I just... My buddy Chris from Final Fantasy XIV is talking to me on Twitch about how there's going to be a sequel, and I'm like, fuck yeah, there better be. Shout out to Chris, by the way. Chris, go White Mage again. Monk ain't for you. Yeah, no one that sweet exists in this game's universe unless they're fucking up to something. Alright. For real, shutting up now.